There is 3 dots, no?
Okay, then I think, I mean, the usual housekeeping rules apply that we always have if you're aware that the recording is on, and if you don't want to be recorded, then just don't speak. And now I would say, Severin, it's your turn. If you could share the screen and start
Yeah.
with the presentation.
Okay. First, yeah, I will start with the presentation with the short summary what was done in the last project phase related to the CoreMIS integration. Let me share my screen. Okay, can you see? Let me quickly also launch the presentation on the Google. Slideshow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is the second phase summary, quick summary. The requirements are taken from the spreadsheet created by the Malik. Here is the link for that. I could add this to the chat later. And the timeline of the works we did is from December 2023 to the October last year of the October. Yeah. Yeah, we did the individual module. Here there are the list of the requirements that are marked as work as expected, and here also there are the list of the requirements that can be pending. I mean, the testing is still in the progress.
Excuse me, Severin. I'm not seeing anything on my screen. It's still indicating that it's loading.
Neither.
Yeah, it's the same for me.
Yeah, maybe we can
Okay.
wait a bit until whatever is coming from your side is showing up on our screens.
Okay.
I can see something now. I can see your screen, and I saw
now?
the edit mode of. I see the edit mode of the presentation.
And now it's still loading.
Now it's grayed out, and it's still loading. Yeah. Okay, but now no, it's the edit mode again.
Okay, on the edit mode you can see, right?
Yeah.
Severin, you can also try to put the Jitsi like Jitsi on the same browser, the window in the same browser. Oh, you have it. Okay, so I don't know where's the problem, because I also had the similar problems recently. But
a way forward is just to press F11 and continue with that view.
Or maybe, yeah, I can continue with that view if, yeah. Let's have this third slide. Yeah, here I decide to put the quick summary from the file that Malika created. You can see that, for example, pending, it means that the testing is not yet done. Not available, it means that this feature is not available. And where expected, it means that, yeah, feature is available on the CoreMIS server. And I think that later Malika can elaborate more on this file in terms of the expectation and reality. Yeah. Let's go back to the presentation. Regarding the individual, the missing features are related to the filtering and also regarding the import data through the API. This feature is still in the testing mode. I know that Wei added some additional improvements for this ETL API import. Here also there is the summary for the group module. Here we don't have the edit group via API notification, but this feature was marked as the low priority, and there is also no filtering by the program. By the rest of the things are included in the our current demo instance. We also developed the grievance module. that was missing in comparison with the first phase. But during the second phase, we added the grievance module, and most of the features are available. Based on the requirements added by Malika. We have the programs module. Also here, there are the 2 missing features, and 2 are not yet tested. And we have the task management module, where we can verify the data before applying the changes in the system. And here we have some proof of concept currently in the system. A lot of works were done, but yeah, there are still features. There are still features marked as medium priority that are not yet done. We also have the data updates module. Regarding data updates modules, the ones marked on the red, synchronization data into OpenSearch and user being able to disable synchronization options, those features are available but not yet tested by the Malika. But in general, those features are available too on the test server. Let's go into the payments module here. On the payments module, we work on the payment cycles, adding the payment cycles, allowing creation of the payment payroll for the both digital and offline modes. The offline mode is based on the uploading and confirmation of the that payments are done through the file upload. And here there are the other things. As you can see, there are some features related to the payment point managers that are not yet done, but they were marked as the medium priority. And also, that's how the payments looked. There are the missing modules that we haven't touched, like targeting. But regarding the targeting, we added the simple targeting. And in this screenshot, you can see that even if those features are marked as not available, I think some of the features can be marked as available. Because some of the features for sure can be covered by the simple targeting. Regarding the simple targeting, I will explain more about the idea of that during the showcase of the system. We also developed the modules like the OpenSearch reports. You can see here the example of the reports. We can you can see that you can also edit the given dashboard, also with enable or disable the data synchronization. And here there is the simple targeting. The simple targeting, this is the once we upload the data into the system through the file upload, and the new data are coming into the system, we can push those data based on the given criteria, which are called as the enrollment criteria, into the specific program. If those criteria are fulfilled and we accept this import, then the existing data are added into the, individual are added into the specific program. Also, we have the deduplication. We have the deduplication on the beneficiary and the payment level. And this is the summary of the modules that we developed. Looking into the whole openIMIS application, you can see that on the client layer we have the individual and household modules. We have on the enrollment layer we have the beneficiary, we have the targeting. On the benefit plan we have the programs. On the accounting we have the payment. I mean the payroll module. And regarding the core, we have the grievance redress mechanism. We have the custom reports managed by OpenSearch, etc. And I will go into the showcase. Now, are you still able to see my screens? Can you
Yes,
see?
looks good. Looks
Okay,
good.
perfect. Okay. I will demonstrate because we have some time limitation. I know that we have almost 2 hours, but just to keep maybe some time for the questions and also for the later Malika to elaborate on the requirements. I will show the case for group enrollment, starting from the importing the new individuals, attaching them to the group, adding them, adding those groups into the specific program, and later manage the payments for this program with the group. Okay, I will start from the beginning. I would like to upload the file in the CSV format. And here I have this kind of file. The additional change that was added by the World Bank team was to instead of having first name, last name, day of birth, they added also the location management. And here currently on the import level, we need to consider the locations too. They are managed through the location name and the location code. The rest of the fields are coming from the flexible schema on the individual and group page. The global schema is taken into the account. The schema will allow us to add any additional fields, and with some additional parameters like the number of children, some special flag like able-bodied, etc. And there are also the fields related to the group code, which allow us to identify to which group this individual will belong after the importing. And let's upload this file into the system. I will select the import mode, not update one. And here, this is the additional option to indicate what kind of column could be allow us to aggregate into the groups. By default, I will keep empty. It means that the recipient info will be, the group code will be taken into the account. Let's upload the individual, and on the upload history, I should be able to see the file that was uploaded at the top of the table of the upload history table. And the status is waiting for the verification. It means that we need to into the task management, and at the top of this searcher, I should see the task related to this import. I could mark it one by one, but instead of doing this, I could import all of them into the systems. Once I accept this import, then I should be able to see those individuals. I already have applied the filter showcase. This is the beneficiary data source. And beneficiary data source is that column which allow me to identify from which kind of source those individuals were coming. And as you can see, I added the individuals, but the group haven't yet been done added into the system because the additional maker checker logic item was created, with the group creation based on the data from the file. The proper aggregation was done through the workflow, and here I could see the data, the group with the individuals attached to these specific groups. Let me accept this task tool, and now I can see the new the groups coming from this import with the already attached locations. That also then it means that the location feature is also working. And also I could see the individuals attached to this group. One of the individual is the head. One of the individual was the daughter, and one of the individual was marked as the primary when it comes to the receiving who should receive the benefit. Okay, now we need to enroll those groups into the specific program. I already created the benefit plan called showcase group, call it showcase group, and here you can see that the schema is also added. This is how, for example, looks the schema also on the global level. This is the huge JSON file where we determine the structure of the specific item. When we will create the solution package for the core MIS, this option will be added also to the solution builder and will be configurable for the specific implementation. This is the demo example. Of course, in the other implementation, those additional data could look different. Okay, then I have to go into the groups page, go to the enrollment, and now I would like to enroll the data that I already pushed into the systems into this program. In order to do that, I have to find this program. In the dropdown, it's this one. I could already market the status of the beneficiaries that, once the data are imported, then the beneficiary status is active. Active, it means that those beneficiaries are eligible to receive the benefits. If the status is potential, graduated, or suspended, they won't receive the benefits. Only the active status will receive the benefits while we create the payment for that. Okay, and let's use the same filter as I used for showing. It's the showcase. And once I click the preview enrollment process, I could see those groups that will be added into the system. After the confirmation of the process, I have to go again to the maker checker logic, and after the accepting, I should able to see those groups into this program. And also, just for mentioning, I have the open search reports, and those data are also reflected here. Okay. I could also quickly mention that we also have the grievance module, and here on the grievance we could add the specific grievance. And here I could add the category, flag, channel, those data are coming from the configs. By default, we have this kind of flags, but also this could be configurable, and of course, when we create the specific package for example, specific implementation, those category flags channel could be completely different. I could attach the user responsible for this grievance, and I could add some additional details. Yeah. Once I save the grievance, I could see this grievance here, and also the OpenSearch reflects those changes that I did through the system by adding the new grievance. We can close by grievance by, for example, adding, yeah, problem is resolved. It could be the anonymous comment, also the same for the grievance. The grievance can be also anonymous, but for the showcase, I attached this individual to this grievance. And once I resolve the grievance, the status is closed, and also here on this chart, we can see that it's yeah, now I have 18. Previously, before that operation, I have 17 grievances marked as closed. Of course, this grievance could be reopened. Yeah, and again, the OpenSearch reflects those changes. And yeah, let's go back into this program containing 3 groups. And I would like to create the payroll for that to give to those groups money. And how to do this? First, we need to go into the payment plan. I already created the payment plan. The payment plan related to this program, where I defined some of the rules regarding how much money should be given unconditionally. And I could also apply some additional criteria, like, for example, if particular group fulfill additional criteria, then extra amount can be added. But for the showcase purposes, I will assume that everyone will receive this fixed amount, if only the status is active, as I mentioned earlier. And yeah, regarding also the groups, etc., we could see the details of the groups, we could see the members, we could see the benefits. As you can see, we haven't, there is no yet benefits. Benefits will be displayed when I apply the pay. I will create the payroll for this group. And in order to create the payroll, I have to go to the payments, into the payrolls, and I have to click the create new payroll button, and I could name this payroll as the showcase, and that could be for the February 2025, because currently we have the February. Regarding the payment cycles, yeah, each this is the entity which define the period of the payment. Like, for example, this is the period, typical monthly period for the current month, starting from the first day of the month until the end of the month. And I have to choose here the payment plan. The payment plan is important in terms of the rules of the generating payroll. And here I can select the offline payment method, because I'm not sure if the online payment strategy can be applied due to I don't know if Malika turned on the the payroll, the payment gate, this mocked payment gateway. Then let's select this offline payment method. I could save, and the new payroll is created. We need to either accept or reject payroll. Let's accept this payroll. And now, in order to give money to these people, we need to download the data. I have the additional file, and I need to fill a receipt. It could be the automatically created the code of the receipt and the paid. Yeah, yes, and I assume that everything is paid and everyone receives the money. And of course, in this future, I can add the extra columns too, like with the extra info, paid on. And also, those extra columns will be visible once I import this file. And let's import this file. I should see that those benefits were consumed, marked as reconciled. Currently, there is the placeholder for the photo, but later there will be the feature that will allow us to also add the kind of the confirmation through the photo that, for example, someone received the money with the proper signature, also the geolocation where the photo was done, and yeah, the extra data that I put also are visible in the additional data, and you can see that there are the also included. And there is also here the summary upload of the payments file. That there were 3 affected rows and the total number of benefits in file are 3 and nothing is skipped. Nothing was skipped. And okay, then I will do the final step of the flow. I will go into the approved payrolls because currently the status is approved. I will go to this payroll summary. As you can see, like it is done on the legacy application, we see some short summary at the top of the modal, and we can also look at the short summary in the PDF format. That's of course the default PDF format that can be configured in the code. And probably in one of the README section, in the payroll module, I explain this. If no, then I will add this. But this can be also configurable, and the pattern of this PDF file could look different. And we can download, we can reject, but at this stage I would like to approve and close because everything looks fine regarding this payroll. And let's go into the task management and accept this payroll. And this payroll should be visible here. And everything is reconciled. If, for example, I have 4 benefits and 3 of them are accepted, then there could be the option to create payment for the missing benefits. And also on the OpenSearch level, those data are reflected on the OpenSearch level, and you can see that 3 records appeared showcase for the showcase group. Regarding the payment cycles, I could also show quickly how the payment cycles looks. We can go into the payment cycles. We can sort them from the in the descending way. And yeah, I created the payroll for the February, and yeah, you can find those showcase by filtering. And yeah, once I filtered by the name of the payroll, then I could see those benefits. And you can see also the summary regarding the benefits for this given payment cycle period. And yeah, as I mentioned earlier, this is the monthly typical period. When it comes to the payment cycles, it could be quarterly, yearly, or even the unusual ones, because we can edit start date and end date as someone want and wish. And yeah, in this statistic, it means that this amount of money, yeah, the people received, and this is the total amount due here, and the total number of benefits is 30 in this for this period. I would like also quickly to show the duplication on the payment level. I will do this for this period, for the March 2025. And in order to do that, we can click deduplicate, and first we need to select the fields. Yeah, and based on these fields, the duplication summary will be created. And you can see that, yeah, the system has found some of the duplicate items. And yeah, in order to create the duplication review task, because the duplication is managed by a special kind of task management maker checker logic item, then I need to click the create the duplication review task. And once I clicked, the new task should appear here. And you can see that, yeah, the 9 items were created. And in order to do the deduplication, I see the summary that, yeah, for example, here we can see that this is it looks like the same payment that someone, yeah, the payment is duplicated. And in order to do that, yeah, first I need to assign to the task group, and I could remove either this one or this one. And yeah, let's remove this payment. And the total number of benefits changed from 26 to 25 because I removed one of the benefit through the duplication mechanism. And in order to do, yeah, I cannot do again the duplication until every task are resolved. Yeah. And this is how the duplication looks. In the similar way, it looks for the beneficiary, but when it comes to the UI, it's more advanced because we can select not only the record, but also the fields that can be merged into the particular individual entity. If, for example, we have three individuals that are duplicated, then we can merge some of the fields, and yeah, we can manage this in this way. And this is how the openIMIS flow looks after the second phase. There are also any other features, but yeah, just to showcase the basic flow, this is how it looks. Thank you for the attention, and that's everything. If you have any questions or maybe some comments, please add them. And also, I don't know if I should pass the voice to Malika to elaborate on these requirements, because I think that he's supposed to also add some comments on this session. Yeah, over to you, Uwe. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. I'm getting confused with all those buttons. I think we can also stop the recording now. I stopped it on my side.